What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Bankable, back with another one. It's been a minute. A lot going on in the industry. Trying to decide if I'm gonna stick with Forex or switch over to futures. And my apologies, I didn't realize this was not recording. So here I am in this trade. Initial stop, let's see, was below this last 15. So I'm just riding it, gonna see what it does. I close out some earlier. Close out 80-90%, stops to break even, and we're just gonna ride. We're gonna see what it does. I would love, my TP is way up here, so that means it's a swing trade. I don't swing, but we're gonna see what it does. So I'm gonna try to hold it. It's a small position. Like I said, it stops at break even. I'm still in this challenge. You see 206. Took some L's. I was up to 350 at one point. 5% is the goal. So I got some work to do, digging myself out of a hole. Not negative, but like I said, I was up. So we're just gonna sit in this trade all day and see what happens. I don't want to sit in front of the computer like I normally do. So let me show you what I was looking at. You see over here, NASDAQ was broke below. Let me go to a higher time frame. Broke below over the night, and I said I just don't believe NASDAQ is selling off. Bullish. I'm bullish all day on NASDAQ, mainly because I can't barely see sales. But I figured it's taking that out. If it comes down, I was initially thinking it's gonna come down here and then go up, but I just felt like, nah, it's ready to buy. 15. So I was in sales here. God, I was like, man, this ain't it. This ain't the move. So I got back in at buys on the 5. On this candle here, 5 minute, it was engulfing. It wasn't at any area of support, but I did see it's wicking out at this area. Right, I don't want to do that. Right in here. So I saw wicking out, and I got in early somewhere in here. I think it was before the 5 minute close, but in any event, push up, gave me a little fear. I saw some bearish divergence here, which I'm really not thinking as much because it's on the 5 minute. Had it been on a higher time frame, that might be a different story, but I didn't see any. So I stayed in again on the 5, gave me a little pullback, a little scare, pushed up. I'm waiting for it to come back, retest. If it does, NASDAQ doesn't like to do that. Man, I should have stayed in them doggone US 30 buys. My entry here would have been beautiful. But anyway, we're pushing up to a 4-hour resistance. Let me switch over here since I'm not in US 30. So this is the 4-hour resistance that I'm worried about over here. Let's see. Yeah, worried about that. So I'm worried it's gonna come back. I don't know what it's gonna do. We obviously don't. But I'm concerned if it doesn't crack above, close above, and keep going. Here's our all-time high up here. That's where my take profit is. Right there. Don't know if we'll see that today, but I'm trying to get there. This is a 4-hour resistance over here. It is pushing through. I need to close above H4 resistance. All-time high is up here. Stop. I'm sorry, TP just below that. I'm not a swing trader. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get at least 2 day trading skills. But that's where I'm at. I'm gonna let you guys know where I'm at and what happens with the trade. I'm looking for a pullback. I don't really want to see it come back here and lose this little $45. But I'm looking for a pullback for another position. So I may close a partial. Close partial. And move stops up, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to close. Man, I'm going to close. Man, close 50%. I don't know. Do I close 50%? Well, you know what? I'm going to first move this up. here. Maybe a pullback here. Don't want to give back that much. So maybe, I don't know. Just gonna sit tight and wait a second. But I'll keep you guys posted on whatever happens, what I decide to do if I get out. So I don't want to lose one. You know what? No, I'm gonna stay in. I'm just gonna probably close a partial and then look for another entry a little later. So I think I'm gonna take 50%. Yeah. Let's see how. I don't even know why I'm on the 1 minute. We don't trade that anymore. Maybe if I hit 50, I'll close 50%. I don't know. We'll see. Either way it goes, I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm looking for a pullback somewhere, sometime. Look for another position. Lower the risk, obviously, and then let it keep pushing. We'll see what happens. It's your boy, Mr. Bankable. We'll talk to you in a minute. 80% gone. Wait for a retrace. Show me some bullish action, and then we'll back in for another position. Man, you know what? I don't want to give back all that money. I really don't. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close 50% of this. Yeah, cause that's coming. $10, $5. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not $5. 50% of that. Why is this mic so high? This is actually pretty good for me because I don't swing, I don't intraday. So this was a pretty long hold in profit. I'll hold all day when it's consolidating, going against me before it hits my stop. But intraday, seeing myself in profits and then giving back profits, I haven't learned that one yet. And that's why I need to walk away from the charts. So it can do what it's gonna do, make or break. All right, dang. Let's see. Just 1 minute, because that gives me high blood pressure. Stress levels be up. We don't need that. Man, what y'all know about futures? With all this that's going on with the Forex market, prop firms quitting, messing with the US. What's going on? I don't even know. So I'm really contemplating looking at futures. Well, I am looking at futures. So I'm contemplating moving over to futures. Don't know enough yet, but it's a lot going on. Man, it's a lot going on with the Forex market. I know it's not going anywhere, but I trade, as you can tell, indices. And we know with regulated brokers in the US, I knew, man, fake me out. Made me close 50% only to keep going. But this is not where I would take another entry. That's not a deep enough pullback for me. But with the US, everything, every broker that's regulated brokers in the US, max leverage 1 to 50. And you can't trade indices, which is my bread and butter. US 30, NASDAQ. Although you do see Euro down here. That's what I would be looking at in Forex. But I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do right now. Put a bunch of money into regulated brokers, which I really don't have, and trade with 1 to 50, or look at futures. That's the question. So, trying to figure it out. Man, I should not have closed. I should have waited for the close of the candle. That's one of the things, that's something I have to work on within myself, is waiting for close of candles. whether it be a buy or an exit, or I'm sorry, entry or an exit. I got in the market at a time I don't normally get in, which is prior to 8:30, which is the only reason I took this trade at 8:30. It was a risky trade, but matter of fact, let's look at it. Okay, so saw price at 8:30 push up here, take that out, and I took entry 37522 375, somewhere right here, as it started to retrace and pull back on your boy. Took sales right around here, and I got out again pretty early. Felt it was gonna, no, I got out here, yeah, right about here. And as you see, it dropped a little further. Had I stayed in, I'd have been golden. But it was I want to call it impulsive. It was impulsive. So I got a NASDAQ right here early. Stopped about here, and I'm just gonna ride this thing. Trying to ride this thing to back to the all-time high, which would be way up here. That would be beautiful. I've never held a trade that long. No, I've never held a profitable trade that long. Failed trade, hoping they go. Just dilly down. Man, you know what? Anytime I get in a trade, one of two things happen. Immediately negative goes against me, or immediately goes into consolidation. Most times, 90+% of the time, it does that. So, man, look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And oh, let me also throw out there, I only took 0.25% risk on each of these trades. So it's not like I'm jumping in 1%, 1%, 1%. It's not like I'm jumping in right here 1%, 1%. These are all quarter trades. Just because, again, I was trading before my usual trading time. So I only took 0.25%. This is all right. So back to this trade over here. Why I took this entry here. Saw price drop below. What was that? Early this morning. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Come down, take this area out, and let's see, took this out right here, and was respecting this as a retest. When I saw the first rejection here, I was like, okay, cool. Second rejection, took it early. Now, I said moments ago I like to wait for the count. I want to wait for the candle to close. So you might be saying, well, why did you take it here? This candle hadn't closed. The reason I took it there, the reason I took it at that point was because this candle closure, the prior candle closure. So what I'm trying out is looking for my candle close and then waiting for the next candle. So if this, let's say this was an engulfing, I'd wait for the next candle to see how it reacted. If I'd have waited on this one, I would have missed this early entry. So this candle closure, rejecting this area here, was my entry. I wanted to see what the next candle did. It came down, and as it came back up, that was my entry point. So the candle closure in this case was on the prior candle. So this is probably going to be a swing trade for your boy, or at least intraday. Trying to go for a swing. And so I'm gonna log off and come back later and let you know what it does, because it's 9:10. I'm hit the gym. I haven't had breakfast yet, haven't had my protein, and got some stuff to do. Got some kitchen cabinets that just came in for one of my units. Go pick those up. Nah, we're just gonna let it do what it does. That's what it is. We're just gonna let it do what it does. I keep saying that, but man, it's like you losing money by letting it do what it does. But how do I learn to swing if I don't let it do what it does? We're gonna let it do what it does. All right, I'm not liking the rejection here. That's all. 20 minutes left on the hour. I'll do my Fred Sanford thing. Switch to my computer glasses. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Man, in hindsight, I should have taken bigger positions. Instead of the 0.25%. I'll probably be done. It's already broke below where I said I would close out, and I have a bad habit of saying that and then not sticking to it. Is this the case where I shouldn't stick to it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Right where I said I would get out. 13 minutes or so left on the hour. I didn't mean to do that. Had my finger on the button. That's not what I meant to do. Dang. That's what happens when you hover your finger over the button. Hopefully it comes down and I don't feel so bad. But I didn't mean to close out. Didn't mean to close out. I did say I was gonna close if it broke here, so. Sticking to my plan. I may come back, retest, and continue up, but I won't be around for it. I won't be looking for another buy. I don't think I'm looking for buys again until we get a close above. Or at least a pullback. I won't be looking for long buys until we get a close above retest. But if it comes back here, I'll look to get in again. It won't be today. So, all right, that's what it is. It's your boy, Mr. Bankable. Got a W, several W's. Took too many trades. Went against my plan. Well, not really. I did on the first trade. I lost and got back in. But it worked out. All right. So that accidental closure I took worked out for me because, as I said, I didn't want to sit in this drawdown. I'm sorry, not drawdown, but this retracement, hoping it respects this area to continue up. As you see, it's pushing down. So let's take a look over here on Trading View. I got out right about here. Like I said, accidentally holding my hand on the X on the mouse button, accidentally pushed the X, which is cool because I'd have lost that little bit of profit right here, hoping that it respects this area to continue up. And again, trying to pass this challenge, I didn't want to be in that drawdown. Let me get rid of this for now. But it's retracing, doing what it has to do to continue up. But again, I didn't want to be in it. I just wanted to come back and show you guys what actually happened. Will it respect this area or not? Will it blow right through and continue down, or will it respect to continue up? We don't know. But I'm out. That's it. I'm moving on my day. That's it. Your boy, Mr. Bankable. It's a W. You know what? I got to figure out a B for Bankable, Mr. Bankable. So, but for now, that's the trade. That's the day. We'll talk to you.